Good morning, Dr. Ray. Welcome back to another episode of Ingredients for a Better Life. I'm DNA Chef Jay, joined weekly by Dr. Robert Nettles, MD, the founding um, father, proprietor of Stop and Regrow. Doctor, good to see you today.
Great to see you, Jay. You're over there in Australia's summer, and you
No,
are.
this is Western Australia winter.
Oh, it's the winter time. Okay, that's right. So
Yeah,
there's no Australia summer over there. You look pretty chilly.
no, clear and cold, 3 degrees, but it's lovely. I like a good cold, sunny winter morning without snow.
What about some
Um,
espresso
yeah, pretty soon. Or flat
and
white, I bet.
hard-boiled eggs?
That's it. So, as part of our weekly discussion, we tried to dispel some myths about, hair loss, hair regrowth, and everything, as that's your, what you do has over the past 20 years has done the research for all the things are, relating to hair regrowth and the biomarkers that cause it and everything like that. From stopandregrow.com, when people call in for our free consultations, which we urge everyone to do, just call in if you have any questions or I want to talk about anything hair regrowth or diet or nutrition or anything like that. But one of the biggest things that they ask, one of the number one questions is shampoos. And I did some further research on Google, and when you type in hair regrowth on Google,
Mhm.
one of the top things the first thing that comes up is hair regrowth shampoos. And the second thing that comes up is which shampoo works the best for hair regrowth. And I'm going to let you take it away on that one.
Wow. Well, you know what, Chef Jay? So we should have a little infographic myths, hair loss myths. Number one, hats. I think we dispelled that myth last show. If someone didn't catch it, they should watch that one. This show is about hair loss shampoos. So now, as you are aware, I have a degree in applied human behavior. So ask yourself: does that sound reasonable to you that you would try something like a shampoo as your hair was thinning? You could get it off of the market or get it online. Nobody sees you. You're at home shampooing your hair, just shampooing your hair back to health. It sounds amazing. Not true, right? Absolutely not true. But is that the first lever that you would pull, that I would pull, that anyone would pull when they're having hair loss issues? So what I would recommend when you get that question, you say, I can see you're early on in the hair loss treatment stage. Go ahead and try that for 6 months. Take some good pictures and take good pictures in 6 months. Then you're going to know, like everybody else on earth, you're going to catch up to everybody else on earth, and you're going to realize shampoos will never work. It's silly. It's silly to believe it, but it is a believable want to. I want to believe it, Jay. I want to believe it too. No way it works. If it worked, everybody on earth would know it. It'd be called Grow. That's it, Grow. So no, it doesn't work. So
And another thing that people, should be aware of is, look, if it doesn't have a prescription label on it, most likely it's not going to do anything, right?
yeah. So number one, does that make sense that people want to believe in a shampoo? Yes. If in your
Yeah,
heart of hearts, and your minimal amount of education and science and God-given logic, the answer is no. So simply let them know, give it 6 months, call us back. We'll put you on the
yeah,
auto 6 month caller and we'll call you back because you will come in. So the next question
yeah,
is, right now, so the first question, is there a shampoo that could work? Well, no, but okay, just say maybe you believe there is. Okay, what
yeah,
ingredient would you put in there? So the ingredients that you put in the shampoo, once again, should be based on your individual biochemistry. So once again, you still need the blood work, the BRC. So always start with the blood work, the molecular review first. Then
yeah,
go into the shampoos. Maybe you don't need a DHT blocker, Jay, if your hair loss is not caused by an imbalance of DHT. which you will not know until you get your biochemical report card. So no one knows if DHT caused their hair loss until they get their blood work done. So if you don't know that that's the cause, you could be then contributing to the other side of the equation. As you're aware of, there's two sides of the equation. So if you're blocking DHT, which is not the cause, you're then contributing to the culprit on the other side of the equation that is the cause. So there's the trick, is you can't go left and right until you know which direction you need to go. So once again, get your blood work, then try your shampoos for 6 months, then come back to see us to get a solution to not treat something as if you have a disease, but to supplement your insufficient human body. Your human body is insufficient as is. Your human body today as is insufficient to do the job. With a supplement, your body becomes sufficient and can do the job normally and properly, which is grow hair, maintain skin, and muscle.
Yeah, as we all, as we know, that hair loss is a cosmetic indication of an unbalanced biochemistry. So there's something going on inside, and a little red flag, which is the hair loss, says, "Hey, something's wrong here." So
they told the Titanic it was just the tip of the iceberg, and as you know, there's a lot more underneath. So if you see hair loss, which is happening in close to 90% of males and half of the females, starting as young as teenage years, then it's the tip of the iceberg, and the iceberg is the blood work, because as you know, the Nile River, the blood work, the life of the flesh is in the blood, Leviticus 17:11. So it's always going to be in the blood that we can find, discover the cause, monitor the progress, and then optimize those levels.
Okay, and just to dovetail off of the shampoos, another big question is, what about oils, hair oils, and how they can tentatively affect hair regrowth? Is another common question, hair oils.
Okay, so let's throw them into buckets called topicals, okay? And that way we get shampooies in there, foams, oils, detergents, alcohols, abrasions, topicals. You could even throw the PRPs, the derma rollers, the all that topical stuff, okay? So topical stuff is not going to discover and treat the underlying biochemical imbalance on a long-term basis, as our body and cells are renewed every single day. Therefore, we will need a daily supplement based on that imbalance to correct the imbalance on a daily basis.
Yep. Well, Doctor, thank you very much for joining us today on the show, and for further clearing up the myths and following the science. For everyone out there, just stop at regrow.com to book your biochemical report card blood test, because that's the only way you're going to find out what's going on, is to get that blood work done.
You got it, Jay. Thank you very much for your work, and stay warm out there, my friend.
I will. I'll talk to you next week, Doctor. God bless.
You got it, brother. Ciao.